Alright, let me turn the camera down just a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Hey Joshy, how's it going, man? Just checking the camera angle, and now I need the lights. Here. Hopefully that works. It seems to. Alright. With that in mind, let me quickly tweet out the stream before I forget about that again. There's no other notifications on Twitch, which is good. So, yeah, here we go. Episode 4 of The Adventures of Drew Heartfire. When last we left off, now, I will say this right now. The Christmas decorations are gone. Christmas is over. But replacing it is a generic holiday mod for the Skyrim universe. So, with whatever month it is, if there's a holiday that month in the Skyrim universe, the people will act like it's that holiday. So, going forward. So, for example, if it's like harvest time, people will be drinking and being merry, celebrating the harvest and whatnot. And so on. But we were also gonna go talk to Farengar about the fucking Dragonstone, too. Hey, Chunk.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons, dude?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate...
I like to know my target before I'm gonna go attacking it, so I know what the hell I'm in for.
One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where
It looks like Sophia's making potions now. Guys. Should we be concerned? So what do you want me to do here, Mr. Sacred Fire?
Learned of a certain stone tablet Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you know about Bleak Falls Barrow then, pal?
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon
What kind of potion do you think she's making, guys?
You just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know that this stone tablet is even there?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, must we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright.
You know, if you've got the aptitude,
now.
you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Dragon or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
I'm sure it will. I At first I thought Sophia did that with her experiments. She's probably making a blue potion for her hubby.
Huh?
Maybe you can help me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Her hubby.
Here.
Have you
This
noticed
is for
that
you.
people seem to
I was
always
not aware she had one.
and people complain about me.
Shut up, phone. Speaking of talking to people,
Do you have something to say? Sure. What's on your mind?
you seem like a funny person,
You mean
Sophia.
like weird? Huh. I thought you were different from all those other people who make fun of me. Because I don't try and conform to people's ridiculous ideals.
Well, that's obvious. No, I meant you have a great sense of humor.
I suppose. Being a free spirit like myself really lets you explore the world and see all its flaws, but yet at the same time makes you appreciate them. That's what some people who aren't like you just don't get. You can ask me anything.
Has there been someone special
Well,
in your life?
there was someone, but he wasn't from Skyrim. He was a Breton from High Rock. I took him around Skyrim to see the sights. Well, mainly the taverns, but unfortunately I turned out to be too much to handle for him. I mean, who doesn't like to get drunk? Perhaps if someone else was interested in me, though?
We're gonna talk about something else for now, because we aren't at the point where we could potentially romance her. Should I choose to do that?
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Is there anything else we could talk
What
to
would you
her
like
about?
to talk about? Are you trying to say that I'm evil? Or that I should try being a bit nicer to people?
You probably could be a bit nicer to certain people.
Where's the fun in that? I won't change for anyone. You can like it or lump it. Just be glad you aren't one of my victims. Let's just try and keep it that way, or you could just leave. Actually, no, don't do that.
So she doesn't want us to leave either. Alright. Wasn't planning on it for the time being, as I need your help on the adventures that we're going on anyway. For the time being.
Alright then.
So, I think, does that answer your question, Chunk, about, if she has a husband or not? Or, what we're jokingly saying? She's obviously single. In fact, the last guy left her because, he couldn't handle how much drinking she does. And yet, I'm the one that hands her drinks for her to get drunk. Excuse me, ma'am. Speaking of which, where the fuck? There you are,
Y'all
Jesus
want
Christ.
you to go to Bleak Falls Barrow to retrieve some ancient artifact? Sounds like my kind of adventure. Although I'm a little worried about the Draugr. I doubt my feminine beauty is going to cut it with those guys. I doubt they even have any... You know, the difference between a man and a woman.
It was a Viagra joke.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've got this thing I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
You again.
Let's see. Looks like that's all. I have to leave.
Well, thanks for the lack of information, as always. God damn it. Now, what did she give us? Anonymous letter. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Not it. Not it. Not it. Was that it? I don't think so. Okay, apparently I know that one. That's just a book. I'm confused. What the fuck did she give us? Because I opened everything and no quest updated with anything. Welcome back, Joshy. Yeah, I'm confused at what the fuck just happened here. She walked up, supposedly gave us a note, gave us no information on it, and I searched through my stuff and opened up every possible note, and there's no new quest. So, okay, I guess fuck any of that then. Whatever.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more leaders.
Well, that's good to know. So we're off to Bleak Falls Barrow at the moment. You didn't give us jack shit. Yeah, you didn't have anything the first time. God damn it. Women.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against a dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off the dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Brother. So, off to Riverwood to head towards Bleak Falls Barrow. What's this? Oh, it's just a little nook for an armory, alright. Is there anything I can potentially sell at any point here? Well, I should smith that stuff down. Yeah, I should do that before I leave town. Just to free up some space for the dungeon we're about to go investigating at Bleak Falls Barrow. For Farengar. And since I'm going to be doing that stuff, let me see here. Yeah, I do have some ale.
Was there something you wanted? That's very thoughtful of you. Has
Let's
someone
get
told
Sophia
you what I'm
drunk.
like when I'm drunk or something?
You didn't even finish the cup. Much less take a sip and you're already drunk. Jesus.
I do take the noble peasant to be my wife or possibly husband.
You gonna say something else now?
You're a funny looking pretty girl, but you're also kind of ugly and attractive at the same time.
Alright. She's drunk off her ass. After one bottle of ale. Actually, not even. Not even a full bottle. She'll come through the door eventually. Sophia.
Will you stop
And she's a...
embarrassing me? Everyone is looking at us. It must be you. It couldn't possibly
She
be
ran
me.
pretty good for being drunk there. God damn it, get over there. There we go. Now she's gonna go stumbling around over there and not know which way to go.
What happened to all my clothes? I think I must have accidentally lost them. What
Now
a
she's
shame.
dancing. Well, there you go, guys. She took off all her clothes for you. Let's get our shit done here. And we'll go focus on Sophia.
Well, at least I don't look like a whore. Sure. And yes, I did say horseman.
Well, you're the one running around naked. Well, it looks like she's not drunk anymore. She's just there without clothes on. Yeah, Chunk. Well, she did call herself a worker. And she hasn't put her clothes back on yet. Let's see. Let's add something to destruction. Because eventually we will get to trying to use magic. Get dressed. We're leaving. Yeah, Chunk, Sophia's a fun girl to date for a long time, but doubt that she's marriage material. Now we're just gonna wait for Sophia to figure out how to use the door. There you go, and she got dressed. So she got dressed while trying to figure out how to open the door.
I have noticed that there seems to be a trend of women wearing subtle amounts of war paint on their lips and around their eyes.
Yeah, well. Some people think war paint on their face will make them look tough. I think it makes them look stupid. But that's just my opinion. Let me switch to my sword.
Room her too?
You know I did.
Do you clean out that muck?
Yes, Father, I did. And I watered her and I got fresh feed and refitted the old saddle. Just like you asked. Is there anything else?
Don't suppose there is. But you don't have to be so damn prickly.
Well, that was enlightening, wasn't it? Oh, it's just a tree stump. I thought it was someone just skulking around in the shadows. Now I'm jumping at shadows. Good grief. Save it here quickly in case anything happens. Because I never know when the game might crash. Even though I don't think it's really happened all that much since the release of Anniversary Edition. At least on Xbox. There's been a shit ton of issues for Anniversary Edition on PC when it comes to mods, as in saves not saving, or getting corrupted like instantly, or getting corrupted like a couple hours later, or just a whole host of issues on PC when using mods for the new version of Skyrim.
So, have you ever read The Lusty Argonian Maid? It sounds like my kind of book. What? Just because I'm female doesn't mean I can't enjoy a nice classy piece of literature? I've heard it's quite intellectually stimulating. Actually, I just heard it was stimulating. Although I don't think it was the intellectual kind.
And she's going on about her favorite book again. There's usually a wolf up here somewhere. Yep, there he is. There he was. Oh, good. Troll. Thank you for not hitting me this time, Sophia. By Eastmere what? There's some more mead we can give to Sophia later. Sophia took out this archer over here. That guy apparently likes the cold. Going around in the snow topless. Alright. Suck to be you, fella. See what's up here.
Now ain't this
All right. Yeah, I was just surprised that you lasted that long. Long sword? Yeah, don't care. And here's a chest. Steel shield, gold, and potion of stamina. Apparently, someone wants to fight us down there. That's interesting. Who the fuck are you? A vampire. Oh, good. Just what I needed. Does this mean what I think it does? Okay, good. I was not affected. Or infected. Alright, good. Because sometimes in fighting a vampire, you can get infected with something called Vampire's Snare, which progresses into vampirism. God damn, it's snowing so hard I can't see shit. Alright, that's better.
I normally like to seduce my victims before I kill them, but I'm on a tight schedule, so I need my chance.
Elven bow. Alright. And you, what did you have over here? Bunch of arrows, gold, a face covering. Compound bow, or sorry, composite bow. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself down there.
Sure, dress like a criminal. It's not like anyone in Skyrim is going to notice. Unfortunately, I'm not even joking.
Here we go, Bleak Falls Barrow. Alright, we got some enemies up ahead. Where's that elven bow? There it is. 24 compared to 20. Yeah, we're against the elven bow then. See how well this will work. Not really. Gotcha that time. There we go. A brown cloak. I could use that. Instead of the one I'm wearing, which is green. Because the brown one will match my armor then. I don't think he's dead. Do you think he's listening to music in his sleep then? Okay, it looks like he stopped. I guess he bled to death then. 500 plus 500 bonus additional damage. Well, that's interesting. I'm taking that then. Glad I took you out with the bow then.
forget me helping you. I am
We're sneaking. You're not supposed to be talking, Sophia. Dumbass. Can you please stop pushing me, Sophia? Had to remind myself of what the symbols were. Pickpocket went up to 10. That was easy. Paralysis poison. Stop pushing me around, Sophia. I don't need your help to walk forward, thank you. If anyone needs help to walk forward, it's you, you lush. Fine, dude. There you go, dude.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
It's kind of fun watching what happens to this guy. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. 'Cause he always springs that trap and dies. Every time. Just didn't think he was gonna fly that far that time. Ancient Nord Warhammer. Interesting. Be quiet here, Sophia. Trying to sneak through this room without triggering the Draugr. Good, you finally didn't say anything. Well, that woke them up there. Speaking of sneaking up, pay attention behind you. There's another one coming. Way to pay attention, Sophia. Now you're covered in your own blood for it. That's your fault. Come on. Sparks, alright. Should be able to learn that then, since I don't think I know that spell. Yep. Ugh. I can't wait to do my Skyrim playthrough. and I can't wait to watch it. Chunk, shit. The battery's about to die on this controller, so gotta grab the other one to make sure I have it nearby. Alright. Got that on hand for when this one dies quickly. So I'm going to save it here, just in case, for that reason. As I was saying though, before I noticed the controller dying, I can't wait to watch your Skyrim playthrough, Chunk. Well, at least you weren't talking during the important parts. With the sneaking around back there. Alright, so... do I have a pickaxe yet? I should. Yeah. So, I can just mine the ore then. Here's another chest. A flawless ruby, one septum or gold piece, and a couple of magic scrolls. All right. See what we got down here. I was gonna say, there's supposed to be an enemy down there. He took an arrow to the knee, or to the thigh. And then one to the hip, I guess. Note to Thomas. That's no concern of mine. There was one thing that I do notice when other people play this at times. They just go right past this area down here and they don't bother to go looking for any like loot down here. And I always find myself screaming at the TV, "There's a chest down there, you fuck!" Or they just go right by this path. Go this way without even going down there. And every time, it annoys me. To the point where I usually stop watching the person. Especially if it's not someone that I am very familiar with. Yep, there went the controller, so I got the new one because I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, fuck. I got fucked over by the dead controller there. Or at least a little bit anyway. A glass shield. Alright. Worth 450 gold. Do you mind, Sophia? What am I saying? Of course you do. You always mind. You never stop pushing. Okay, they didn't come down then. We're sneaking, Sophia. Oh, forget it. They landed in each other's arms, effectively, or at least one of them landed in the other's arms. How romantic. Here's the door to Bleak Falls Barrow. So, normally I just go through all of these, but since I'm streaming this,
Me up and down. I'm not just eye candy, you know. I do have other uses. And if you're thinking what I think you are thinking, then think again. I do like to be admired, though, I must admit.
yeah, that's why you get drunk and take all your clothes off, I imagine. But as I was saying before I was interrupted, there's a golden dragon claw that we picked up off of the thief there. With symbols on it. It's got a bear, a butterfly, and an owl on it. So, in that order. Otherwise, I've done this door so many damn times with the different characters that I have started out with in this that I can do this fucking door in my sleep, which at times I have. I will get all this stuff up there in just a minute. There's a chest behind this word wall here that I like getting anytime I'm in here with a character, should I be going this path with them or doing this quest with that particular character. There's the word of power, unrelenting force, or Foos. And now we're gonna have to deal with this jackass coming out of his grave here. Nice try with the shouting, asshole. But you're a little late on it.
Yes? Did you want something?
Yeah, can you move? I'm trying to get the fucking dragon stone. Alright, I'm over encumbered, so let's put this on stamina. Oh, I left it up twice, alright. Assassin Blade. And Backstab. Meridia's Beacon quest is now going to be on our tab coming up here.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Everyone seems to be playing Animal fucking Crossing at this point, because now Krista Nova's playing it on her channel. What did I slip into Furryland? Even though I have that and that game in my backlog too, I just haven't started playing it yet. I start playing The Witcher, other people are playing it. And while that's happening, everyone else on God's Green Earth is also playing a different game on my backlog, Animal Crossing. Well, it is in my backlog. Maybe I should get started on it too. I don't know. The only difference is I don't have a way to stream Nintendo games like I do Xbox and PlayStation. So that's just gonna be me playing it on my own. Unless some streamer decides that they want to see my island or whatever, then they show up on their channel on my island. Like stuff or something. Should I decide to start playing that at any point, anytime soon. Let's get across the river here. Hello, my good man. Don't mind me, I'm just swimming by. Oh, Here's an ore vein. And Sophie is wearing a backpack too, apparently. It's a wonder how that belt strap hasn't snapped yet, with the backpack attached to it. If only. If only that were possible in this. For her backpack to just snap that thing right in two. Then Sophie would really be putting on a show at that point. And really making people fall off of bridges. Let's save it there, because some frame rates started stuttering there. Okay, that was not an overly aggressive fox. That's good. As opposed to the one we're traveling with, this overly aggressive fox. Are you still wearing that backpack? Yeah, you are. Don't know how that belt strap hasn't snapped still. What in the world do we have here? Hello.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Huh? Whitbane.
Alright then.
Okay, I guess I am sick. Alright. Well, either way, let's swing in here for the moment.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventure.
Oh,
No
she took her backpack off.
chasing.
Well, that's
what do you
good.
need to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
Or bad, depending on your point of view.
Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Wait, you mean this one?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Well, we made some gold here.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back
Miss
where
Camilla.
it used to be.
Now we head back to Whiterun. Excuse you, dog. Good, Sophia's still there. One of the things that I like about Skyrim is the random encounters, like when you're going up and down the roads. Which makes me genuinely like going from place to place on foot rather than using the fast travel most of the time. Because I never know what's going to happen during any potential time traveling the roads here. Because on the one hand, we could be jumped by a Dark Brotherhood assassin who is trying to collect on a bounty on our heads because someone performed the Black Sacrament and wants us dead, or...
I bet you love to get real dirty. Well, you better wash off all the dirt and soot before you come anywhere near me.
I almost never fast travel either, yeah. Only if it's like during like a certain quest where it doesn't really suit me to like go on foot everywhere, then that's one thing. Like during the Dawnguard DLC. It doesn't really suit any purpose going on foot everywhere, so fast traveling, yeah, kind of makes sense at that point. For the most part. But when you're just going from city to city, traveling the roads of Skyrim, yeah, it's more interesting, especially on stream, to just walk the roads yourself, rather than take a carriage or something, or fast travel. And especially if you have mods that betray to more interesting random encounters. Because there's more interesting mods like that on PC, but occasionally someone will port one over to Xbox from the Nexus. Or, the Nexus, I should just say, from Nexus, which is a PC mod site that I use mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, respectively. And also, largely any mod for a game that has mods. Like Knights of the Old Republic, I've messed around with mods on those games before, too. I haven't saved it in a little bit. There we go.
So you're the strong silent type, huh? I bet you must love me talking to you all the time. Then again,
Not while I'm
you spend
sneaking.
time with me.
Yeah, that's true. I can think of one person who wouldn't resist spending a lot of time with you, Sophia. And his name's Chunk the Punk.
better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna bloody...
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Good for you, ma'am.
Tomorrow. Just don't hit me. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
We got a bully there.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
I think I don't give a shit, because I need to play at the Shrine of Talos right now, thank you. To cure my disease. Well, we'll see if Mara actually does do any streaming today or not.
You see, the terminology is
Or
clear in the
tonight,
first
rather.
era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text, perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress.
And if she does, then I will raid. If not,
have no fear. The Jarl himself
we'll
has
see what I
finally
do at
taken
the end of my
initiative,
stream here.
So I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
And who's actually live at that point.
This isn't some theoretical...
And for how much longer they will be.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah.
Well, your confidence is in me is staggering.
Unusual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I got you the Dragonstone, so what next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon?
Oh, good.
Exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides...
And why are you hiding back here, Sophia? What were you doing? As if I can't guess. Are y'all all heading this way or what?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again.
You always do.
Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack White... No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
Fire resistance. That would be handy against this upcoming dragon. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta sell. Or put away at home. I see she is signed into PlayStation. She's getting ready to play Splitgate, I imagine. Fair enough. If that's the case, when she goes live, we will raid her then.
Of course.
Thank you. This is me.
Thanks a lot.
So I will stay live until we see her pop
Did I
on
just
camera.
hear correctly? The Jarl wants you to go and fight a dragon. Please tell me you're not actually considering it. Not that I'm scared, of course.
No, of course you're not scared. That's why you're trying to beg me not to. Is all. Excuse me, kids. Or a kid. That was an old lady, I think. Ladies. Unless Chunkshy's deciding to play The Witcher or something like that, but I think you're right, she probably is going to be playing Splitgate then.
Right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
What's the weight of shit I'm carrying? 503 of 660, alright.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nord?
I think I'm gonna try to put on a different set of armor for this fight. So... the iron plate boots, the plate helmet... and these.
You ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me.
Imagine if I was Dragonborn. The same shouting would take on an entirely new meaning.
Damn right. Let's move out.
Hello, sir. I'd like to sell you some shit.
Welcomes you. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you, I guess.
To make a purchase.
No, I just already conducted my business, friend. Now we just wait for these slowpokes to show up. So save it here quickly.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is
She's live.
sneaking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what it's doing.
Well, we'll wrap up this dragon business right here. The current quest we're on at the moment. And then we'll see about raiding. Yep, I see she popped up just now here.
Is it just me, or does it sound a little inappropriate when the guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinnereth, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Alright, he didn't land very long there. They're doing a lot of damage to him for me. By the time I get there, he'll be dead already. Yep.
No.
I didn't even lay a finger on him.
believe it. You actually killed a dragon, and you absorbed its soul? This day just keeps getting better. Just wait till I tell people that a true hero slayed a dragon. Of course you helped out a bit. I'm only joking, although you couldn't have done it without me.
Well, that's fair. I didn't actually touch the dragon.
Are you really Dragonborn? So I guess that really does make you very special. I guess you always live up to my high standards now. Good looking, strong, brave, adventurous. So tell me, what sort of women are you into? Not that I'm interested in you or anything.
No, of course not. That's why you keep hitting me in the ass with your ice spikes.
I do love causing a stir. Once I started singing at the top of my voice, and someone told me to stop shouting. Then I replied, "Do I look Dragonborn or like one of those creepy old guys who live on the mountaintops to you?"
We gotta get back to the Jarl and turn this quest in effectively. In other words, let him know that we took out the dragon, and that's that. Then at that point we will go ahead and look into raiding Mara and calling this a stream at that point.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
Well, that's interesting over at the gate. We're probably going to have to deal with that on the next episode of The Adventures of True Heartfire then.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Of
You
course.
heard the summons.
Thank you. Here.
What else could it
This
mean?
is for you.
The
Thanks a lot.
Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Okay, she is on camera already, so just get through this, save it, and then go ahead and raid her. So the watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
I'd bet if a guy found out his wife was Dragonborn, he wouldn't be best pleased.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Can you imagine a Dragonborn woman shouting at her husband?
Do these Greybeards want... Sorry, what do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, They can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards,
Huh?
summoning you to High
Maybe you
Hrothgar.
can help me.
This hasn't
Of
happened
course.
in centuries,
Thank
at
you.
least.
Here.
Not since
This is for
Tabitha
you.
himself was
Thanks
summoned
a
when
lot.
he was still Talos of Atmora.
Brungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here.
Pick up the
They
pace,
actually
Jarl
care.
Balgruff. Come on, man.
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to
So
defend.
you're good at piercing people
Yes,
with your
madam.
bow and arrow, huh? Well, make sure you don't go penetrating
Maybe you
me.
can help me.
I mean, with an
course.
arrow, of course.
Thank you. Here.
So you're saying you want me to penetrate you with something else then, huh,
So
Sophia?
you're Thano, huh? Well, don't think some fancy title is going to make me your servant. Although I must admit I'm happy for you. Perhaps I could take advantage of you sometime. I mean, if we got into trouble, I could use your status to my advantage.
Yeah, sure, that's what you mean, Sophia. Gonna save it right here. And now, gonna end with us looking at Sophia's tits as we go raid a beautiful woman's channel by the name of Jade Fire, Mara Jade. So, with that in mind, Chunk, thank you for being here. Thank you for Joshy and everyone else that was here earlier as well. And we're gonna head over to Mara's channel now. So, here we go. Yep, so I'll see you over there, Chunk, as we say goodbye to Sophia's large tits and killer body, and we go watch another beautiful woman swear at some children playing Splitgate. Night, everybody.
Fuck Fortnite in the ass.
True that, who else?